Hey everyone, it's Julian here, Managing Director of Vocal Europe, and here to wish you guys a happy Europe Day. Today is the 70th anniversary of the Schuman Declaration, which took place on the 9th of May 1950, where Robert Schuman, the French foreign minister at the time, made a declaration that led to the creation of the European Coal and Steel Community, which was one of the ancestors of the European Union, became part of the European communities that formed the foundation of our union. Now, I'm making this video today because people don't celebrate it enough. People don't know the history of the European Union, people don't know exactly what's happened to get us this far, and people don't understand exactly what the European Union means to many people. So I thought I'd make this video, give you guys a bit of background information as I just did, and just share what I think the European Union is and why I believe it's so important. I mean, we're talking about a union that created a 27 member state community that across linguistic barriers, across cultural boundaries, across all of the problems that are there in the world and all of the issues that came up in Europe and our shared and bloody history, it created a union where people worked together, where communities came together, where countries ignored the differences and came together to make the world a better place. Now, people like me, I'm someone who, without the European Union, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have the expertise in politics. I wouldn't have had the interest in politics. I wouldn't have had the experiences I had going on Erasmus in Brussels and spending a year learning about Belgian culture, meeting the friends I did from across Europe and across the world even. And I wouldn't have had the experiences I've had traveling around Europe, going to various events, visiting new cities, making new friends, meeting people who are like-minded, meeting people who believe in the same political dreams that I do and that many Europeans do. And I also wouldn't have been as fortunate to take part in political elections such as the European elections in 2019. Many people always see the negatives of Europe. They always see the Le Pens or the Salvinis or the Geert Wilders or the AfD who are trying to take it apart at the seams. They are trying to undermine the work that is being done. They're trying to undermine all of the good that the European Union has provided, and they try to ignore the things that the European Union does, such as providing funding for underfunded regions in various countries to help them meet the median development level of other cities. Europe is the great equalizer. Europe is an organization that helps the people who don't have as much as others to travel. Without the Erasmus grants, I wouldn't have been able to travel as much. People who may have been offered a new job but can't actually afford to go there, the European Union has funding available for you to be able to make the move to take on the role of your dreams. You've got thousands and thousands of people every single year who go and learn how the European Union works by working in the institutions in an internship or a traineeship. They are people who learn about the European culture every single day thanks to the way in which the European Union allows us to travel, allows us to work. And honestly, this is what Europe is all about. The sharing of our cultures, the sharing of our history, the sharing of aid to one another to ensure that people can do what they would like, that they can experience new things, that they can explore the world, and better yet, explore Europe. We may have hit a rough spot recently with many criticizing the way the EU reacted to the coronavirus issue. We may have met a rough spot recently where the European Union may have been seen as being disunited following Brexit, following the fights between member states regarding certain reforms. And even then, with the fact that not all European member states were able to help each other due to the damage they were suffering at home through the coronavirus. But through the actions of recent programs such as the Coronavirus Global Response, the European Union has even raised billions of euros to support other states. It has facilitated the exchange of materiel to support other member states who are suffering. It's facilitated the sending of medical equipment to states such as Italy and Spain that were not able to actually bring the equipment themselves to their country. And in matters of international affairs, the European Union has strengthened all of our member states, all of the capabilities of our foreign ministries, and allowed us to play a larger role in the way the world is developing. The European Union has also, through methods such as employing GDPR regulation, made sure that your rights as citizens, as humans even, are safeguarded and that your data is not being spread throughout the world, that is not being sold to third nationals, and that your data is your data and it's being held, and that is all within your power to control it. These are just a few things that the European Union has done for not only our member states but all of us. And this is why I think it's important. We need to understand that the European Union isn't the most powerful entity, but that it's the entity that does defend us and protect us and facilitates our growth as people through the experiences that it gives us. If you want to learn more about the European Union, I'll put a few links below this video for people to see the key facts about what the European Union does for us. If people are interested in a history lesson on how the European Union became the European Union, please do put this below as well. And in the coming weeks, I'll be putting up a few tutorials to explain topics such as what is the Schengen zone, what is GDPR, what was the European Coal and Steel Community, what does the European Union do, how do countries join, and give you guys a tutorial on what it is that the European Union does so that you don't go lacking in the information necessary to understand what's happening. Anyhow, I just wanted to record this short message. Everybody, thank you very much for this. It's much appreciated. I hope you guys also have some fun memories of the European Union, so please put them in the comments. And other than that, like this video, subscribe, share it with your family, and let me know what you think. Take care.